stacked on propeller, stacked on...
Welcome to the United States Bureau of Engraving and Printing, a fortress of concrete and steel, standing guard.
Run your fingers across its surface and you'll feel the difference immediately. Tougher, grittier, almost fabric-like to the touch.
Now hold that blank sheet up to the light. Look closely, really closely. See those tiny specks floating inside the paper itself?
These are intaglio presses, massive machines the size of city buses, applying 20 tons of pressure per square inch.
What looks like simple shading from a distance reveals itself as something far more sinister to counterfeiters, actual words.
Now tilt the bill. Slowly. Watch the number in the bottom right corner as the light hits it from different angles. See how it shifts. Copper to green.
The one that runs vertically through every new $100 bill, embedded deep inside the paper, not printed on top of it.
But for all the machines, for all the technology, for all the space-age innovation, protecting American currency.
A rhythmic thunder of machinery that never stops, never slows, never falters.
Whir, click, thump.
Once the printing is complete, once the ink has dried, the giant sheets move to the cutting room.
Less than 1% of all notes fail inspection. But that 1% still represents millions of dollars every single year.
The rejected notes don't go to circulation. They don't get sold at a discount.
The survivors won, the perfect ones, the chosen ones, move to the numbering machines. And this is where...
And then she listens. Whip! She flicks the edge of the bill, holding it close to her ear. That's...
Do you ever think about where it goes? The money, after it leaves here.
That's the part nobody sees when they think about money. We look at a dollar bill and we see paper. Green paper.
More valuable than any printed note. Because without trust, the 17-cent piece of paper is just paper.
The night shift begins as the day shift ends, workers passing each other at the time clock with nods and quiet greetings.
Morning comes slowly over the Capitol, gray light creeping across the Potomac, warming the marble of the memorial. Paper this special demands special treatment. Too dry and it cracks during printing. Too humid.
You cannot be distracted when you're handling currency. You cannot wave at tourists when you're responsible for bills worth...
What did you think of the game last night?
Oh, it was a nail-biter. They almost had it in the last quarter.
Not at the money, but at what it represents. All those dreams.
The Quality Control Lab runs constant tests, not just on finished bills, but on paper before printing.
Some secrets are worth keeping.
Nobody would guess that the quiet man mowing his lawn next door spent his day handling more money than most people will see in 10 lifetimes.
The night security team takes over, patrolling the perimeter with flashlights and dogs. Cameras watch every corner, every hallway, every entrance.
But for now, in the darkness of the empty factory, it's just a piece of paper.
The night is deepest, just before dawn. The factory hums its mechanical lullaby. 23 years at this job. 23 years of looking at money through lenses, checking microprint.
But here's the thing about factories like this.
They're built for problems. They're designed for setbacks.
The downtime is frustrating, yes.
You'll be fine. Just remember one thing. It's not money. It's paper. Treat it like paper and you won't get overwhelmed. Treat it like money and you'll lose your mind.
It's not about the money. It's about the trust. Never forget that.
This machine is down for at least 2 hours.
remember when the 100-sheet jammed and we lost 2 hours?
The money will travel thousands of miles before it reaches its first wallet. It will pass through more hands than anyone can count.
The factory never sleeps. And America's wealth keeps growing, one bill at a time.
Because that's what professionals do. They do the work without needing applause. They protect the trust without expecting thanks.
And when they finish their rounds, when every machine is checked and every system is confirmed, they gather in the break room for coffee and quiet conversation.
The vault door opens briefly to receive new shipments of finished currency. Inside, the stacks have grown even higher. Excellent work, everyone. These numbers are outstanding. Quality is steady and no security breaches. Let's move to the treasury visit prep.
See you tomorrow. Don't work too hard.
Nods are exchanged. A few words. A shared joke. Then the night workers disappear.
And so the factory continues. Day after day, night after night, year after year. The presses turn.